Questions?
Coach, just the performance by Jalen tonight.
Yeah, it was quite a performance, and we got a number of key performances from a lot of people. The bench was terrific, but the way, he shot the ball was special, and we probably didn't take enough threes, but 17 for 29, he's 9 for 9, and I told him, after the Utah game that I loved the way he played in Utah because he didn't hesitate, he kept shooting, shoots his shots. He works on his game every day, and he works on all the shots that he takes in a game. And his mental toughness is off the charts. But I thought, overall, like the bench play was also really stood out for us. Like they were terrific.
So, the Suns obviously had, I think, a 2-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and, I know Brunson went nuts, but defensively it looked like you guys really did some things to slow down Durant and Booker. What do you think?
Well, they're so gifted and talented, and you can guard them perfectly, and they still can make. And then sometimes they just miss, and so I thought we tried, the goal was to try to make them work as much as we could, and to, be tied together as a team. And every time they shoot, you think it's going in. But the other thing, when you send the second defender, they're so good at reading defenses and making plays that they create a lot of good offense for their teammates. And so if you overcommit or you don't fire out after you make your commitment, they're going to hurt you. And they hurt you not only with the three, but they also hurt you with the offensive rebound. And we were concerned about that as well. But it's really, they're such a talented team, and they're an unselfish team. So, and I think, when you look at, they're working their, some guys back, they're in and out, so they're still not probably in the rhythm that, eventually they will be. But they're talented, they're well coached, they're, those are special players that they have.
50 points is like the hollowed mark, and Brunson hadn't gotten it, but is it special for him to get that 50-point mark?
Yeah. I was telling his father he had his career in one night. So and I say that, tongue in cheek. Rick was a terrific player too. It was great in his role, but it's great to, you want your players, to achieve all the things that they want to achieve, but you want them to do it within the context of winning, and that's the most important thing. And that's what I love about our team. There's the individual things that come that are a byproduct of winning, and sometimes in this league there's empty stats, but when they impact winning, then there's a willingness to sacrifice. And then also, I think his teammates were searching him out too. The thing, 28 assists and 10, 11 turnovers, whatever it was, but we created good shots. And then when someone gets hot, you recognize, okay, they got it going. So like screening off the ball, pushing the ball up the floor, trying to create advantages. That's everyone working together. And that's how you win in this league.
Jalen, when we talk about the 50 points, and obviously it was amazing, but he also in the middle of the fourth quarter had it looked like they tried to double him. He found Isaiah underneath and stolen from Nurkic, found Julius.
I thought those hustle plays were big too. And then we knew at some point they're going to try to get the ball out of his hands. That's what people do. And then they have the responsibility when a player gets double teamed to make the right play. Don't force the shot. That means we got an advantage on the backside. So make the simple pass, get it out, let the backside do the work from there. And oftentimes we got it out, and then we made another play, and it ended up coming back to him against spread defense, it's more unpredictable, and it's harder to defend that way. And you can create shots from that as well.
Did you see this 3-point lead from Jalen?
Yeah. If you study like what he's done, this wasn't like when we got him from Dallas. I think he went up to almost 5, and by the second half of last year, he was probably at 6. And we thought, we wanted him. it was the same thing with Julius. Like the modern NBA, and this is what we talked about when I got hired, just looking at the numbers, it was going to be hard for us to win if we didn't fix that. And when you're not fixing it all, we said we just got to improve. We got to close the gap. And the whole goal was, you guys have heard this for 4 years now, high volume, right, and get to the league average, right? That's what we want. So, and that's everyone working together to create those shots. But along with that is now people have to close a lot harder, which sets up the drive, which also gets to the free throw line, to the second shot, to, you can create your corner threes off of that. So it all works together. So how, we're always talking about the value shot, so at the rim, and we talk about the importance of dunks and layups, right? But the importance of free throws, the offensive rebounding, how it all works together. And you have to understand that. Like if your opponent's making, 23s and you're making 10, it's pretty almost impossible to win that game.
Coach, you talk about the importance of closing quarters, but how big was it the way you started the fourth quarter and got that?
Yeah,
separation?
that was huge. And we talked about the last minute of the second quarter we didn't do well. We had the lead. We were up 1. I think there was 59 seconds, and we didn't finish that. So we talked about that at halftime, and then the urgency that we came out with was good. We had a great spirit, team spirit. And you hit on it, like those hustle plays, the engaged rebounds, the steals from behind, like that's anticipating, that's in thinking ahead, and also we knew you can't be late. You got to see things as they develop, and if you see them quickly, then you can react and you can cover. And we talked about firing out better than we had been, and we still got a lot of work to do, obviously, But as I said, the big thing is finding a way to win. Whatever it takes to win, that's what we have to do.
Think about what Isaiah has given you guys, especially, stepping up in Mitchell's absence.
Great. And I said this to everyone. The hard thing was Mitchell was playing so well, and it probably impacted Isaiah in the sense that he didn't get probably as many minutes as he should have or could have. But the thing that I love about Isaiah is that he's the ultimate team guy, whatever role you ask him to play, and he's Mitch's biggest supporter and vice versa. That they're great teammates, and you can throw Jericho in there, and that's why from the start of training camp we felt really strongly about our center position. And I'm not surprised that he's playing the way he's playing. I see the work he puts in every day, and I thought from the second half of last year on, he's played at a really high level for us.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Coach.